Hello everybody, Ben Rogers here, the Raptors Digest, doing a live watch along to the NBA draft lottery or the NBA draft, selections. We figure out what's going to happen. Tonight's the night that we realize the prophecy that so many people have been calling for. Masai Ujiri wasn't really calling for it this trade deadline when he tried to go into win now mode. But, Raptors fans, we still have an inch of hope, about a 1% chance of landing Victor Wembanyama. So we're reacting to it. The NBA lottery is happening now in the next 15 minutes or so. So we're getting started, get a little live going. Any excuse we have to go live, we're going to be taking it. Got a little shrine to Victor Wembanyama going in the background as this video goes along. Got the TV set up on this side, and the chat's posted over here in the new studio. Still switching things up, but we are excited. We are excited tonight as Toronto Raptors fans, as while we might not get the number 1 overall pick, the updated lottery odds, in terms of where a team can land, even though we're the second worst odds in terms of a team, right? There's about a 7% chance, I believe, we can pop up into the top 4 seeds. I checked this before in my brain. It's slipping my mind. The new studio, it's not used to the space and all that sort of stuff happening. But what's happening, Gurman? 1% chance at landing Victor Wembanyama. But, the prospects, they all come in at a... It's likely the Toronto Raptors will get the 13th or 14th pick in this year's NBA draft, but I'm still holding out hope. I want Victor on this roster. I want Victor on this team. But, it's a 1%, baby. That's what we're going for. It's just glitchy saying, mark my words, Wembanyama or Scoot ain't going to Toronto. Nah, they are coming to Toronto, folks. We need to speak this into existence. But is orange your lucky color? Hey, repping the orange. Got the shrine. The shrine is the Victor Wembanyama. That's what I'm getting hyped for here now. But excited for people popping in. Heard it's about 5% for top 4. Let's pull that up. Let's get this Raptors tankathon thing going. NBA tankathon. Not used to this studio setup. I'm not even looking at my camera. I don't know what I'm doing out here. But we'll get it official. Okay. So the Toronto Raptors right now, we have a 4.8% chance at getting a top 4 seed. 4.8%. 5 out of 100. I don't mind it. And then exactly 1% chance of landing Wembanyama with that number 1 overall pick. So that's where we're going. That's where we're heading. Currently, the best odds are for Detroit and Houston Rockets, those who are leading the way. And then, obviously, the San Antonio Spurs down there as well. Then just behind them, the Charlotte Hornets and Portland Trailblazers have made it known, even on Courtside Digest, that if the Raptors don't get him, I'd like to see Portland scoop up Wembanyama. I'd like to see that dynamic duo of Damian Lillard and Wembanyama, but obviously, the Toronto Raptors aren't going to let that happen. Behind them, it's Orlando with 37% for top 4, 9% for Wembanyama. Indiana, 6.8. Washington 6.7, Utah, Dallas, Chicago. All of us are sort of in the same boat. They all go down there at this point. But the Raptors, even though we're the 13th worst odds, I'm guaranteeing it here, folks. We are landing Victor. It's what's happening. It is what's happening. If we get a top 4 pick, Pascal and Fred are gone, according to Marcel. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. But we most likely are getting a number 1 pick. It's Jays. We are getting that number 1 pick. It's happening. Come on, please. Let this season be for something. Facts. Agree. Good luck. But 4.8 is definitely not horrible. 4.8 is definitely not horrible to get a top 4 pick. If we can squeeze in that top 4, that would be a massive, massive W for the team. I mean, we've done it before. Raptors had the 7th worst odds during that Tampa tank season. Scotty Barnes ended up coming our way, so that was a huge plus. That was a huge positive. So we got pretty hyped on that stream there. So that was a great look. But what up from Victoria? Been following since day 1. We get Victor. Trade for Porzingis. Raps Nation. Let's go, Omar. Appreciate the message. Victoria, Victor. Perfect fit. That's what I'm saying, We're getting that W. Ben is calling it for sure. But the luck of being 13th seed. Hey. 13th seed. Right? Lucky number 13. That's what I'm saying. But let's manifest top 2. 100% facts there, Jonathan. Got to get that rocking. What's happening, Carter? Good seeing you. But we will get a top 3 pick. That's what I'm saying. We got to get that stuff rocking. But do we move this pick or keep it? Go Raptors. Go Raps Digest. Go Turtle. That's a good question. And it depends where it lands. And depends the type of prospects that are out there. People that know I don't watch much college basketball whatsoever. So it's not till we get closer and closer to the draft that I brush up on the old prospects. But I do know one. This image is back there. Victor Wembanyama. He is coming home. To Toronto. Je vais apprendre le français si News Metal. I can't speak French, but if we acquire Victor Wembanyama, I'm gonna become fluently in French, and I'm switching the language of this podcast. That's my call for Victor, right? I'll I'll start speaking French out here, Duolingo in out here on the podcast. We gotta make it happen. Throw your French out there in the comment section down below. But Wembanyama will just end up like Chet or Zion. Smart pick would be Scoot. They're saying Scoot might fall in the recent draft rankings. I'm not sure if that's the case. I know Brandon Miller is supposed to be pretty good, but easy 100%. That's what's happening. Fellow coder, how are you? Doing well, sir? Doing lots of coding today. Hope you are well. But we getting Victor calling it too. Hey, that's what's happening, German. We're speaking facts. Throw a W in the chat if you guys think that we're gonna land Victor Wembanyama here tonight. Spark some good luck in the air, some good vibes, some good auras. But what's good? Hey, we're doing well. And Gurman's throwing out the basketball stats. We're gonna have to draft Gurman. Ben, my basketball stats have improved. I'm averaging 18, 7, and 8. 2 steals and 1 block. 4 and 2, second place right now. Throw some W's out there for Gurman. Gurman's out here killing it right here in the basketball scene. How old are you, Gurman? What age are you putting those numbers up? Those are some big numbers. We got to keep a lookout for Gurman on the Raptors a few years. But getting top 4 pick, roughly the same odds as hitting a natural 20. Hey, bet on yourself. We're betting on the Toronto Raptors right now to land Victor Wembanyama or a top 4 pick. That's what's happening. But the Raptors don't have a chance at landing top 5. We can just wish all we can. Hey, Wiz, we be wishing. We wishing with that Wembanyama right there. We wishing with that Wembanyama look. It's gonna be on the go. But if we get Victor, we have to keep all our French speakers. Keeping Chris Boucher, Wembanyama, and Chris Boucher. They're gonna be in that front court rocking out. I'm saying, get the French broadcasters out here. We'll get that rocking. Think of all the bonjour from Jack. The bonjour. Get that. Gotta get the accent right. Gotta get our Habs Digest guys, Josh Goss and Jesse Poirier, speaking French on the pods. They're going to be replacing me on the Raptors Digest if we end up landing Wembanyama. They're showing on the screen the percentage for the picks. Raptors are there. Wembanyama smiling. Does he know that he's going to Toronto before we do? We'll see. We're watching this along. But draft Gurman, that's facts. Throw the facts in there. But W for Web Baby Mama. Jimmy's out here wilding with the Web Baby Mama. Raptors get number 1. Facts, DJ edits, 100% going down. But I doubt we can get him now. Oh, we getting him. This was all strategy by Masai. He purposely got Pirtle. What are we going to do with the active Pirtle? That's a question I was thinking the other day. Wanted to throw out to you guys in the chat here now. If we get Victor Wembanyama, on the very off chance that we do we re-sign Pirtle? Do we run Wembanyama at the 4, Siakam at the 3, OG at the 2? I don't even know who would be the one. Fred at the 1, I guess. I don't know. That's it'd be a big lineup. We go from micro ball, small ball to just long boy central. That's what's happening. But if the Mavs win the lottery, boycott the NBA. Who's with me? Hey, I'm a pretty big fan of the old Dallas Mavericks, even though they're not looking too hot right now. So I wouldn't mind him going to Dallas. Him and Luka would be a fun duo to watch. But I thought we would have a head coach selection by draft day. We will Sheldon, according to Masai Ujiri, but today it's not draft day. The draft isn't going down today. It's just a lottery. So basically what's happening for this, for people that don't know, that are just tuning in, excited about some Raptors content, draft lottery, we figure out where we will select an NBA draft. Obviously, there's a generational prospect in Victor Wembanyama on the boards for this year's NBA draft. So, if we get that number 1 pick with that 1% chance, we're going to the chip next season. That's what I'm saying. But we need to rid off the bench. Need him off the bench. That's fair. But what are you guys watching? We're watching the draft lottery, baby. Watching that draft lottery. Got to get that stuff rocking. But Spurs seem to get the international stars. Fair. Hey, it's all luck. We got a good 1% chance. I'm feeling this is a good 1% here today. I'm feeling good. I'll break it out for luck. I'm gonna break out the championship ring. People that right there. I'm gonna break out the championship ring. Rocket. For good luck once we get closer and closer to the actual selection going down. 9:26 here in Newfoundland, so we're 4 minutes away from the show actually starting. We will find out if the Raptors do make top 4 pretty early on in this draft, I believe. So they kind of do all their intros and stuff, and they go through the later picks, and I think they cut it off, give us some commercials, give all those ad stuff. We'll be going the whole way. We'll be breaking it down, having some fun with it, but we gotta pray together, folks. We gotta, pray to the Wembanyama shrine. Get that rocking. Tried to see it. I couldn't get any good graphics behind it. I whipped this up pretty quick, but tried to get that stuff going. But the NBA hates us too much to give us the number 1 pick. Hey, it's all luck. It's all luck, baby. No Scott Foster out here janking out the lottery. And if we don't get it, then I will blame Scott Foster or whoever. But it was a good 1% chance, guys. That's what I'm saying. But 456 there in Vancouver. Hey, 756 in TO. 9:30, 9:27. We got that weird time zone here in St. John's. That's what's happening. Let's all pray together. Great omen. We'll get that stuff going. But I don't know. The Raptors need this. If we get top 4, that would make this season the sad year that we just went through. All of the therapy sessions that we went through as a community, as a fan of this basketball team. Top 4 would be amazing. But to really make it pay off, right? To really make me be feeling good about this, landed Victor Wembanyama would be essential. Jimmy's out here saying, Jimmy Stacks saying, re-sign Pirtle, sign Jordan Clarkson and Dylan Brooks, and let VanVleet walk and give Griffin the team. Griffin? Which Griffin? With the GM of the Pelicans or Blake Griffin? Or Adrian Griffin? Okay, that's brain was a little bit lost there. Hey, probably the most controversial part of that comment is Dylan Brooks. And I'm interested to see what you guys think. I know the comment section wasn't too hyped. Throw a W in the chat. Throw a W in the chat if you guys are interested in bringing Dylan Brooks. We have the best odds to land him this offseason. So let me know what you guys think about that. If not, throw an L. But Dylan Brooks is a name in conversations amongst Raptors land right now. But 2 a.m. in Paris. Jeez Louise. Gotta stay up, though, for a gangster. But 2 a... I don't know what a fan is in French. Gotta brush up on the old French. I was practicing it there for a while. Might be going to school in Paris, but we'll see. I need Wembanyama to really cook that stuff up. But I'm calling top 4. Sheldon, I'm rocking out with you there as well. L's. Lots of L's for Victor Wembanyama. Or not Wembanyama, goodness gracious. Dylan Brooks. Let me clarify. Brain is on Wembanyama right now. But interest in Jerry Stackhouse, the new head coach. Hey, apparently he's nice. Good development guy. Play a coach with the 905. He's pretty cool character and stuff. Been with the organization in the past. Lots of L's for Dylan Brooks. It's rough. What's happening, say you? Interest in Stackhouse. I saw Monty Williams comment there. Monty Williams is probably my favorite now at this point. I'm not that high on Mike Budenholzer coming in, even though I don't think he'd be as bad as his reputation sort of precedes him, but it's what's happening. But L, what's up, bro? He can rehab in Toronto. True. Too much attitude, fair. Raptor side just streams from Paris. No, I stream straight from St. John's, Newfoundland right now, but we'll see. We'll see where I end up in the next couple of years. But I'm surprised Riker's not here for the draft lottery. You know, Riker's still stuck in Goody's basement. What can I tell you? I've made a full move, and Riker hasn't gotten out, so it's tough. It's tough for old Riker there. We'll see if he ever gets unlocked from Goody's basement. But do you think we should sign Monty Williams? I think we should sign Monty Williams if he's available. But if he's available, that's the big question. But W for Wemby. Let's go. Throw some W's in the chat for Wemby. Part of the new culture on mistakes. Don't define your character. Who's a part of the new culture? Dylan Brooks, I assume. Do you remember Adrian Griffin be good? What's your favorite player? Kyle Lowry's probably my favorite player. But looks like the draft lottery. 9:30 here. St. John's. Draft lottery is beginning. But Lowry's my favorite player. Steve Nash is also a GOAT. But, what about Doc Rivers? I think he's a good coach. I think he gets some unfortunate circumstances for Doc Rivers, but I don't want those bad omens on the team, the choking omens. But hey, Ben, good to see a live stream. Great to see you, Jay. Good stuff there. But where did that kid Riker go? Haven't seen him all season. He's not here for the lottery. Riker. Hey, Riker's stuck in Goody's basement. There's nowhere he can go. Nowhere he can go. But new studio, Porky. New studio. Moved to a new house. Trying to get it all set up here. I like the little screen. We can get some creative stuff going in the background. But getting that stuff going. Coach Spo, the Raptors confirmed. Would love to see that. Would love to see that. Appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate you liking the new setup. Shaking all things up, trying to make it look good. But what's your favorite food? Like me some tacos on a good night. Italian always hits, you know. Good Indian food in Montreal as well. But Riker kidnapped by Jenny Driscoll. Finally, someone figured it out. We've been waiting a year for someone to figure out the Riker Richard conspiracy, and finally Jack Percy, goodness gracious, I can't read, figured it out. Riker's missed this season as he's kidnapped by Jenny Driscoll. It's actually myself, Marcel, and Goody trying to recover Riker to bring him back to the podcast. That's actually what's going on. Dylan Brooks will be our Oakley. Hey, I'm kind of high on Dylan Brooks. I'd like to see that. And do you like pizza? Love me some pizza. Get some good pizza. Pie pizza's really good in Newfoundland. But where'd you get that Kawhi jersey, Jay? Hey, well, in fact, a bunch of my friends bought it for me during the championship run. It's great. Great folks happening there. Shout out Isabella, Jason, Finn, Gustav, Montana. Lots of people bought that in the shout. So appreciate that stuff there. Got some good friends. Put some deep dish from Jimmy there. I think Jimmy actually pitched in on that. So Steve was in Montreal for school, so appreciate that. Black Hat is fire. But remember, we moved Riker to your place. Marcel stole Riker from Jenny Driscoll. That's what's happening. But it seems like the talk is happening now. We see Woj going. I got the subtitles going. I don't want to get flagged by ESPN for a bunch of copywriter things that are happening at this point. But, you know, Jonathan saying could face major disciplinary actions. I think we knew that was coming for John Morant. The second incidents with the gun situation. But, you know, they're just showing up highlights of Victor Wembanyama. And I did a pretty interesting breakdown on Wembanyama Courtside Digest. You can check that out. You know, Courtside Digest, the move, I've been slacking a little bit, even on Raptors Digest videos. But it's been, everything's pretty well set up now. So the videos should be recorded more regular basis. But love your new house. Appreciate you, Save. And love from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Love from St. John's, from Newfoundland. Vernon. Sask is a really nice place. Underrated spot. I've heard people kind of trash on Sask, but when I went there, it was really nice. Really, really nice. Got any lucky charms? Hey. Saying this video of Victor Wembanyama I got in the background, that's my lucky charm right now. That's what's happening. They're saying on the TV that the most intriguing fit for Victor Wembanyama is the Portland Trailblazers, and while I'd agree, I think the Raptors are even more intriguing. That's my take. But yeah, you can message me on IG. Hit me up. BenRogers_1. I gotta get the log. Cody's been killing it on the old Raptors Digest IG. I've been slacking on there. The summer, I always say that, but big things happen in the summer with a bunch of stuff. But I respond most quickly on my personal. But I'm coming to steal Riker for you, replace Marcel. Turtle is going to be keeping in Riker for the next little while. Yeah, we'll see if he can escape Turtle's basement. We'll see what ends up happening there. But got a dungeon from. All jokes aside, I'm happy to see to know if from the way you joke about Riker. Yeah, Riker and I are very, very good. We're chill. Don't I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there, but Riker and I are tight. Have you heard of Surrey? Yeah, Surrey. That's in Ontario. I think. I don't know. My geography is kind of trash. As people know, I absolutely butchered what's called Bologna being in Spain. I was thinking because he's the head coach of Spain, I'm being stupid. A couple videos back, I'm being a little bit disjointed because I see the highlights. I want to see if these things are happening right now. I got to figure out a way to organize these watch-alongs so I can look at the camera, look at the chat, my stream, and then the TV. That's got to figure out all that sort of stuff here happening. But hey, mate, from Australia, love your channel, helps me keep up with all the news. Hey, Bradley, appreciate you, my guy. All the way to Australia. Time zones. Yeah, I guess for Raptors games. What's the time zone like in Australia? Never been down there, but gorgeous spot my friends have hit. But 5% chance. I like those odds. So I'm saying, Chris, legend in the comment section of the old Raptors. Surrey, BC. I'm tripping. Again, Surrey, Ontario. Is there a Surrey, Ontario? I think there's someone on my team at my full-time job that's from Surrey, actually. I'm just brain dead when it comes to geography. But say I'm from Abbotsford, BC. Let's go. 5% chance. Do you think we should hire Adrian Griffin or Monty Williams? It's tough it's tough to really judge assistant coaches. Adrian Griffin, by all regards, would be a good fit, would be a good coach. I wouldn't be disappointed if we hired him, but like again, as an outsider looking in, we don't really know what Adrian Griffin will bring to the table. Again, we didn't know what Nick Nurse would bring to the table. I wasn't that excited when we hired him. He ended up working out amazingly for like 4 straight seasons before this year. So I don't know if Adrian Griffin works. That's what's good. Suggs cake from 2 years ago. Hey, we should have brought back. That was on the draft night. We'll be bringing back some cakes for the next draft night for sure. But basketball gods, please, basketball gods. I believe it's starting. Surrey, BC. I'm not. Let's go. Hey, Raptor, how's she going? Hey, we're going well, Payne. Let's go. Reveal. Okay, the reel's in 9 minutes. I'm getting excited for no reason. I thought the chat was popping, but who would you want that's not Victor? Well, fun fact: the only other player I've properly watched highlights of are Brandon Miller and the guy that I made the video on last night. That his name is now slipping my mind. So, and that guy's going to be a 2nd round pick. So, that's what's happening. Hido saying greetings from the International Space Station. Let's go. Yo, if we get a Raptors Digest streamed in this space station, that's peak. I don't know, peak media career, peak where I want to be. But throw some W's in there. Definitely not use Scoot. But our Raptors drafting today. No mischief, they're not drafting today, but we figure out where we're going to select because the Raptors, as we all know, didn't make the playoffs this season, so we get to join the fun lottery teams. And last time we did move up in the lottery. Last time we were in there, selected Scotty Barnes, so I got the Scotty jersey back there. Got the stuff rocking. Keep my lucky shoe here. Actually, people are talking about stuff. I'm keeping this in the studio, but these are always my shoes. I played games in when I needed some extra luck and stuff, so they're a bit beaten up there now. Got some prelude 6s. Give them a little rub once the draft time comes around. But a little like spike from Jay. Calling for did I ever Stream Deck didn't get added there. I might be able to. Okay, let's see if let's go. We're going old school. But like spike, need a slashing guard, that's true. But I'm feeling lucky. Let's go. Get a little like spike for Victor Wembanyama. And I'll check that out. Say I don't have notifications turned on for Instagram. So if I ever miss, especially on the Raptors side, Jess, if I miss stuff, I apologize. But I want Jalen Green for Pascal Siakam type of trade. Would be cool. I think they came out after and basically said, hey, not likely Jalen Green's going to get traded. So, unfortunate stuff there. Chivy's over there saying, Ozzer? What is Ozzer? Jimmy's been helping out with the studio. He's over there having a gander at the old lottery. But Ben, did you send your mixtape into Messiah or what? Man, honestly, I haven't declared for the NBA draft just yet. Not gonna lie. Didn't have the greatest. I had a pretty good playoffs in my men's league, up until like the knockout game in one of our the one we had a shot at winning. So, I'm gonna have to work on my game this summer. Moving into the new house, gonna put a hoop up. So, gotta get my game back from my peak in high school, peak in intramural basketball during uni. So, but I would want to see Danny Green make a comeback to Toronto, possibly Kawhi. If we can buy low on Kawhi, I say do it. Who cares? Let's just make it happen. In the Zaga Mississauga, enjoying your take. Let's get it. W. Jimmy Stacks, let's go. 905. Rock it out. But I want the 2nd overall pick. Who would you, if we moved up? I'd take Scoot. Would you take the 2nd pick? Scoot, Brandon Miller seem to be the 2 guys that are most intriguing with that pick. I take Scoot because I know more about Scoot, but again, it's a good thing I don't have anything to do with the draft because I don't know anything what's going on with there. But once we get close to the draft, I figure out who the players are, watch some highlights, see what's happening there, but definitely not the most in-depth analysis from regards to prospects and stuff. But best coach, do you think will work well with Victor? We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll figure out the coach after the lottery. Ben, did you send the other mixtape to MTV yet? Hey, MTV's dead, isn't it? I don't know. People are saying let's go. Is it happening? I'm in commercial break, so I hope I'm not lagging behind people. I get spoiled by the chat. That would be disappointing. But Ben, maybe you're next up for Raptors coaching job. A little upgrade from the U9s. Ben for coach. Hey, U16 boys. Shout out the U16 boys at Fusion. Great little group that was coaching a couple teams in club championships this weekend. Had a rough go of it. Both teams had a nice finish off to the club championships, but injuries, practices, kind of blocking stuff. It is what it is, but shout out the Fusion boys. The U16 Fusion boys. Buys are rocking out. If you guys are in the chat, say what's up. But when's the draft happening? Gonna be a couple weeks from now. Jimmy, check when the old draft is happening. We need that date. But let's just pray 13 other teams in front of us don't draft Wembanyama. Hey, 13 other teams? By 13 other teams, do you mean 0 other teams? Because we're getting that number 1 pick. That's what's happening for the Toronto Raptors right now. Don't you guys stress. We're speaking it into existence and rubbing the lucky shoe. We got the shrine to Victor Wembanyama. The championship ring is coming in. And June 22nd is when the NBA draft actually happens. So we'll have a full month to be breaking down the players and stuff. So be ready for that. But what do you think about the Raptors possibly getting Scoot? Hey, considering where we are positioned, right? That's where, if we get Scoot, that would be great. But Doc Rivers to the Raptors, then we end up in a game 7. You know the rest. That's tough. But what do you think about the Raptors getting Scoot possibly? And I'd like to see Scoot. I messaged you on IG. Please reply. I don't have my social media phone here, so won't be able to do it live on stream. But we will move up, boys. Lions eat first. Sports and end. It's happening. Lions eat. But what a stupid title to the video. JW, what a silly comment by you, because we are getting Victor Wembanyama. L's in the chat for the haters. L's in the chat for the people that don't believe we're getting Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's popping back here. But I bet my entire life savings the Raptors are not getting Wembanyama. Center star, you're going to lose all your life savings. I'll hop on the other end of that. Because he's coming. I'm holding you to that, center star. I'm not betting anything on the other side, but give you a shout out. But we're getting them. If not Toronto, who do you want up there at 1? Blazers. Blazers are the team. Thunder would be cool, even though I want Shea in the future. So maybe long-term thinking, that would be bad. But we got 2 minutes, so we're going to figure it out. Definitely don't want to see him go to the Rockets. Definitely don't want to see him go. People hate on me for this take. I don't want to see him go to the Spurs. Keep it 100%, not a big fan of the Spurs. Just because as a child, they used to always knock around my Steve Nash beloved Phoenix Suns teams. So it is what it is. Get the cakes. And let's go Monty Williams or Sergio. That'd be hype. I'd rather have Doc. I don't think Doc would be horrific, but it is what it is. And we got Super Chat coming in from Jack Percy. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Appreciate the Super Chat. No message, just the chat. That's what's happening. And Ray, what's happening, Ray? Good to see you. Get the lives rocking. Things are feeling good. Getting the community rocking and rolling. Hopefully we get Wembanyama. We keep OG. We keep the squad together. And that's what's happening. 2 minutes to go. 1:13. 1 minute 13 seconds to rock this. If the NBA is fair, then Denver beats the Lakers. If it's rigged, Lakers win. Hey, go James. He's pretty good. Spurs hater. I am a Spurs hater. From my childhood, it's ingrained in my soul. The amount of fires that have occurred over the past few days, I'm mind blown at who we're hiring. Yeah, it's at least we have a lot of options. Honestly, that's a positive there. I guess there's more competition for the coaches we might hire. But it looks like it's happening. So I'm going to divert from the chat just so I don't want any spoilers. I've been spoiled before. So I'm going to look at this TV, see what's happening. The timer's up. Right, we have it going. We'll see if the Toronto Raptors move into Number one. Top four. I think we'll figure out top four first, and then we'll figure out what's happening. You know, Colin Sexton's there for the Utah Jazz. Wish I could have like a screen. I probably should like have a blurred thing behind me. I don't know. We're getting creative with this screen behind me. That's my plan. That's my big plan with this thing behind me here. Get some added creativity in the new space. But we're gonna get it rolling. Apologize again if I'm missing any chats. I don't want any spoilers. I don't want any spoilers. I've been spoiled too much doing live watch-alongs and stuff. Brandon Roy with an OKC logo behind him, even though he's representing the Portland Trail Blazers. Mark Williams there, again representing the Chicago Bulls. Man, I love the randoms that they sometimes bring. Ime Udoka says no Raptors. Says he's here to bring bad luck for the Raptors. But again, we're rubbing the lucky shoe. We're getting this rocking. I said I'm wearing the championship ring for good luck, folks. Championship ring for good luck. We're getting it rolling. What channel is it on? TSN 4, Ray. TSN 4. I want the spoilers though, so I apologize. I'm missing the chats, but we're keeping this going, folks. Champion, we're losing viewers, but it doesn't matter because this is the moment, folks. This is what we've all been waiting for. The draft lottery to see where the Toronto Raptors will pick up. If Victor Wembanyama, he'll be coming. The assistant deputy commissioner's coming out. We're rubbing that lucky ring. We're rubbing this shoe. We're getting it rolling, folks. We're getting it rolling. But let's go. I'm on TV. Let's go. All right, let's see what's happening. All right, the Pelicans have the last pick. Cool. 14th pick. Not Toronto. OKC. Okay. No! That's brutal. That is the biggest L I've ever seen in the history of L's. It's rigged. The NBA is confirmed rigged. The fact that we had a 1% chance of getting Victor Wembanyama and we didn't get him. Disappointing. Championship ring. It's bad luck there. The Mavs don't even get him, okay? Blazers better move up. We're rooting for the Blazers now at this point. The championship ring is gone. Wasn't the luck I was hoping for. But we should have traded harder. Yeah. We should have tanked. That sucks. Utah Jazz don't get him. If the Rockets get him, I'm going to be sad. The Rockets are Spurs. That would be real annoying. Brutal. At least the Wizards. Let's go. The Wizards don't get Wembanyama. That would be the worst destination for Wembanyama. That's good. Okay. So we got this rolling. Pacers would have been cool. They're in our conference though, so that would have been annoying, but you know, 7 for the Pacers. Let's see what's happening. And then the Magic, they're there. Does that mean the Blazers move up? No. We get to see who gets a top 4 pick. Oh, the Blazers move up. Let's go. The Detroit Pistons do not get a Wembanyama shot. They don't get a Wembanyama shot. Let's go. Portland's moving up, baby. That luck of Brandon Roy. You know, for people that don't know, the Raptors drafted 13th. We have the 13th pick in this year's NBA draft. It sucks, but it was the most likely outcome. But in all realistic, we should have got Victor Wembanyama. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but you know, NBA's rigged. Rio saying the Spurs will get him. I'm just praying. I am hoping that the Portland Trail Blazers line up. That's what I'm saying. But there's an option between the Charlotte Hornets, the Houston Rockets, Spurs, and Portland right now. So, I mean, if he goes to the Hornets, that would be just depression. That would be absolute, utter misery for anyone as an NBA fan. Seeing Victor Wembanyama play with the Hornets. I mean, LaMelo and him would be cool, but LaMelo just doesn't go on the court, so that's horrible. The Rockets, they don't deserve it. Ime Udoka. Clown. Out here roasting the Raptors every chance he gets. They get the 4th pick. They should have fell. That's my take. But, and the Spurs. Again, I'd rather him go to the Spurs over the Rockets and Hornets, but I'm still not a Spurs guy. I want the Blazers, baby. I want the Blazers. But 13th pick, let's go. Paul Blunt coming in with the super chat. Appreciate you, Paul, as always. Unfortunate 13th pick there, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Good luck is saying that is a wasted season. Yeah, that's fair. Payne is saying Giannis was the 13th pick. We could draft a Giannis out here. You know, maybe we could just reselect Giannis. Like, we give the Bucks a 13th pick. Get Giannis. They were knocked out in the first round. Maybe they want to draft a younger Giannis. I should be a GM. Should be a GM out here. Come out here. Milwaukee Bucks. Get on the phone. Hey, guys. We'll give you the 13th pick for Giannis. Masai Ujiri, hire me. I'm the next Bobby Webster. It's the script. You know, the script was for us to win. That's the script that I want. Not the Rockets and not the Bobcats. Completely agree, center star. But Portland picking 4th? No way. No way, Jose. I don't know if I'm behind, but I hope I'm not behind. Ben for GM, let's go. You reply to my IG message. Say, I'm on a live, man. Can't be responding to IG messages out here. But you jinxed this, Ben. No, I gave us the luck. Rubbing the shoe. But, well, I'm depressed until we do something that makes me happy. We streamed NBA Draft, Ben. Should be able to. I wanted to last year. But I had a work party, so I couldn't. Fortunate stuff with that. But it's gonna be damn. I hope the Blazers deserve it, man. They've been through too much. But do you think Masai is going to hire Monty? I think it's more on like Monty wanting to come to Toronto rather than Masai at this point. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's already been leaked. Y'all late. If the Blazers draft 4th, I will be sad. I will need a therapy session. A big dirty therapy session. If that's what's happening. But I think Lions is out here memeing in the chat. Memeing. But, or do you think Masai will be working I thought they said working for the Magic. So I really don't want to see him working for the Magic, but I like to see him working Magic. But, well, I'm off to watch the playoffs, lol. CJ, appreciate you tuning in. But Portland got it. Portland got it? Yeah, Portland got it. Like, I'm speaking that into existence. Do you trade Pascal Siakam for salary dump and a top 5 pick? No. Wembanyama? Yes, but yeah. Welcome to 10 years of mediocrity. You know, Raptors are going to the chip. We're going to draft Giannis. That's what's happening. We had a better odds in Portland at the deadline. I know. That's what happens when you try to win now and your team sucks. But it's back. Our commercial's back. We got a good game 2 tonight, Lakers Denver. So that should be good. They're showing LeBron James, the number 1 overall pick in that draft. So fun stuff there. All right, you back. Peace skills is proven. Top 5 pick can be a bust. Agreed. Peace, Ben. See how bruv got to go watch the Lakers. Fair. You know, gotta watch that Lakers Denver game. I'm seeing who gets this pick though. Who gets this pick. You should trade the 13th pick. I don't know. We don't really have many draft picks. I don't know if we should be trading picks willy-nilly like we did last season, but we shall see. We shall see what happens. The Blazers, the Hornets, the Spurs, and the Rockets are up. We'll see who gets the 4th pick. We'll see if it was leaked correctly. Come on. Rockets 4th pick. Hornets 4th pick. Not Blazers. Rockets 4th pick. Let's go. Let's go. Ime Udoka. Enjoy your trash franchise. Let's go. 3rd pick. Who's in here? Mark Tatum. Not Portland. Oh. Portland the 3rd pick. That's brutal. Please don't let Wembanyama go to the Hornets. Yes. Okay. As long as he's not on the Hornets. The Spurs are there. Fair enough. To be fair, the Spurs probably deserve it. They're a team that kind of they tried not tanking last year. They kind of had to. I'm cool with this. If he went to the Hornets, the NBA is just ruined. So, good stuff. Rio, you did call it. Throw a W at little balloons out there for a little fire out there for Rio. But I don't know. I'm still not that happy. This could actually be good news, folks, for the Toronto Raptors, as the last time a star went to the Spurs, Sure, it took 7 years, 8 years, but they ended up being a Toronto Raptor, and they ended up winning an NBA championship for us 8 years later. So, Victor Wembanyama to the San Antonio Spurs confirmed. Maybe the Spurs will be nice as well, and they'll say, hey, we got Wembanyama now because we traded Pirtle. Here, Raptors, take your pick back. Out of friendship, out of kindness. You know, Masai, whoever's on the TV now will dap themselves up. There's lots of good possibilities the Spurs win in this draft, but it's, yeah, I don't know. At least it's not the Hornets, and I'm happy it's not the Rockets. That's what I'm saying. Another Spurs dynasty. Could be en route. It is what it is, but Victor going to be a bust on the Spurs. Could be. Miller second, Scoot third. You know, should have been the Raptors. It should have been us. It could have been us. Should have been us, but here we are. You know, the Raptors got the real center in Jakob Poeltl. So, I don't even know what I'm saying, but folks, this is Wembanyama's talking out here. Lakers Denver game should be pretty exciting here tonight, but was done to prolong Pop's coaching career. Could be there. Ben, you're stretching a bit. Adam Silver's never been kind to us. Hey, we deserved it. We deserved it. But he's the next Tim Duncan. He's a bust. Whoever's going to be the 13th pick in this draft is the Giannis of this draft. My take. Stamping it of approval. We're going to be getting some Scotty Barnes awards. But folks, you guys are the best for watching this draft lottery with me. Appreciate every single one of you. And try to get some, obviously, in the off season. Then the videos keep coming. For the people that usually just tune in for the lives, not the news videos and all that. The videos keep always coming on Raptors Digest, but we should be having some more lives happening this summer. Probably once more stuff happens. You know, we get close to free agency and all that, but I want to get the lives going during the summers as well. So stay tuned for those. Subscribe to the channel, you know, the 280 people in here. Appreciate all you guys as always, but, you know, I'm signing out. Cheers.